Hey y'all, it's the Beer Thrift Machine. Today we're on the road trying to find some stuff to sell on eBay for profit. Stay tuned to find out what I get. Alright y'all, it's about 9:30 in the morning. I'm going to the post office. I always go to the post office in the morning. I don't have them pick it up because it's just unreliable. So every morning 9:30 I'm at the post office no matter what shipping. Sometimes I do 2 shipments. But today I need to get some inventory. I have a bad habit of when I actually buy stuff, I don't let it sit around the house. I have like a very little death pile. Actually, I don't have any. I may have a few tools that I need to clean, but I'm still waiting on a vapor rust. I ordered it a while back. I don't know what's going on with it, so I got to check on that today also. So let's see what I can find today. I usually about 5 thrift stores in the area. I haven't been in the thrift stores for about 4 or 5 days, so hopefully there's something good in there. We will see. Sales in the last 2 days have been really good on eBay. Like I said the other, I posted that one video of 623 one day. Yesterday I did it was like 388 gross, and then today I'm already up to 106 gross. So that's not bad, but when you run out of inventory, the sales will eventually stop. So I'm gonna go in here and then I'm gonna drive to a couple thrift stores and I'm gonna show you all the cool stuff I get. All right, y'all, that was stop number 1. It's a Salvation Army. I guess I always say that one's either hit or miss. That was pretty decent. I got 3 golf clubs and a combo unit VHS DVD player. It's a Sony. I didn't comp it in the store just because it was a decent price and it has the remote, and if the remote works, it usually is going to be more than what I actually paid the whole thing for. So I got like a King Cobra 3 wood, I got a Tight Lies like 9 wood, and then I got a Perfect club. And I know that Perfect club sells for like $25. I sold that same exact club before, and then so whatever, that one sells for $25. The other 2 clubs and the combo unit is pure profit, so that's good. So right now I'm heading to another Goodwill. The thing about the Salvation Armies around here is that if you buy an electronic, actually if you buy anything, they don't do returns, like 0. Even if your electronic doesn't work, nothing. They have a 0 return policy. Now our Goodwills have just turned into basically, they've always had the 3-day return policy for electronics. But now if you take home clothing and you try it on, I think it's like a 2-day or 3-day, I don't really know the day, but you can actually come back in the store and have it, you can switch it, you can exchange it. You can exchange the clothing for something with the same amount of money, which is actually pretty neat. I think it's a headache for them because I see a lot of people doing that. But I guess it is what it is. I'm never going to use that because if I buy the clothing, I guess if I had it stained, I could come back and exchange it, but I don't buy a lot of clothing anymore, at least I try not to. They usually have some pretty good shoes in there. They had no real good shoes today. So I'm going to go ahead and go up here. It's funny, when I first started this, 9 months ago, I had no inventory whatsoever. Like, I had no death pile. I had 100 listed probably in eBay when I went full time, and I had nothing. I would wake up early in the morning, pack, go to the post office at 9:30, and then the rest of the day I would go, I would hit every thrift store in a 30-mile radius until basically 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I would gather all my stuff up that I got, and I would post it that night, which it would usually take until 10, 11, 12 at night. And then the next morning I would do the whole thing again. So I'm glad I'm away from that. If you're doing that, I'll tell you, it's a hustle and a bustle, and you can definitely make money at it, but it is a lot of time in driving. It's a lot of time sitting in traffic. And so what I do now is I take maybe 2 or 3 days to source, and then I list everything that I sourced. Even the days that I sourced though, I was still put up, like today I woke up around 6 a.m. and I've already listed 10 items on eBay. I'm switching up a little bit. I always list something, but I'm kind of switching up to where my sourcing days are a little bit longer so I get more stuff, and then my listing days are my 30 to 50 listings a day. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, we're gonna go to this Goodwill. We got about 4 more left. Hopefully I find some more stuff. All right, y'all, we're just done with thrift store number 2. Is Goodwill, making good time. It's about 10:48, and I started about an hour ago, so it's about 30 minutes per thrift store with drive time. I'm noticing that I'm a lot faster in thrift stores. When I started, I'd be in a thrift store for 2 to 3 hours just going through every piece of clothing, looking up every item. But I did find, I spent $31 in that thrift store. I'll show you all what I got because everything's sitting in the back, but this will cover the $31. These are GMC. I think there's a part number that I did look up. and it's for a 3,500, and they go for $20 a piece, so that's about $80. They go free shipping, so it looks like probably there for one it's going to be first class for all of them. I'll see exactly how I want to sell them, but most likely if you're looking for center caps, you're looking for one because you done hit a curb or something and things split on you or you lost it. So I'll probably just part them out, but it's easily $15 a piece, so that's going to be like 60 bucks right there. So I'm doubling my money, and I got some golf clubs, a hat, and tennis racket. So all good things. We're moving on to the next one. All right, y'all, so that was my third actual thrift store of the day, and I'll tell you what, I think I did really good in that one. I'm gonna have to show you at the end of the video what I got. I kind of did a spoiler alert, I guess, on my Instagram, but I was so excited when I found them because it's legit. But I did really good in there. I got a ton of stuff in there for about 30 bucks. I think it was 31, but I'll go over that. But once I found one old item that was from like the 80s, I continue to search on, and I kind of do that a lot. If I find one old piece of clothing that catches my eye, I am going through every stitch of clothing. So I did spend about 40 minutes in there, but I found some really good stuff that I think is going to be extremely profitable for the amount of money that I spent. So I'm super excited about that thrift store. That thrift store usually doesn't pull through like it just did, so I'm happy about that. I got one more to go to, and then it's going to be lunchtime, so I'll catch you in a little bit. Alright, y'all, so that is thrift store number 4. It was pretty good. Actually, I was looking at the golf clubs, and there was an older guy there. He was looking at the golf clubs too, and we were kind of like close to one another. We're looking, and he's looking at what I'm looking at. And he said, "Are you looking for a set?" I said, "No, actually I flipped things online." He's like, "Really?" He said, "Well, I'm not really looking for any, but here's a decent set." And he handed me a whole set of irons that he just picked out for everything in there. So it's been a really good thrifting day. I can't wait to go home and show you all what I got. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, and I sell things online for a living. That's really about it. I only really use eBay. I kind of do Poshmark and Mercari a little bit. Just had a sale on Mercari yesterday. First one in like 3 months, but mainly eBay. So let's go ahead and see the stuff that I bought to make money on eBay. All right, y'all, so we're gonna go over real quick what I bought today. I spent $137, and I bought 34 items for a cost of each item at $4.03. The thing is I really don't go by that. I go by the lot throughout. So basically what's going to happen is that I'll show you some of these expensive items, and they're going to pay for this entire lot. The rest is going to be profit. I don't do it by each individual one. That's just too many because you buy so much. You usually do by the day or the month. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing, I bought a whole bunch of golf clubs. All right, now, so we're going to do the golf clubs. I try to show them to the camera, but it's really difficult to show them, so I'm going to do it this way, and we're going to sweep through them real quick. You already know a couple of the golf clubs I picked up, the Perfect Club, the King Cobra 3 wood, and some other ones, but let's go ahead and show you the rest of these. Remember, I only have $137 in all of this stuff, and so let's go ahead and switch it around. So right there, that's going to be some sort of fairway wood. I sold comps for about $15. That one's the King Cobra 3 wood. This one right here, take a good look at this one because this is a Perfect Club, and that's the name of it. And they go for pretty good money. They go for about $25 to $30 every time I get one. That's a Callaway 5 wood. Big Bertha. This one right here is a burner. It's a little bit worn, but it's a sand wedge. This one's a Tight Lies. And this one actually, I probably shouldn't have bought. I don't know how much money that's gonna go for. This one's a Wilson's Fat Shaft. I don't know exactly how much that one goes for, but I think the sold comp was okay. This one's an old Top Flight. There was actually a guy in Goodwill that told me that that is actually valuable. I haven't looked it up, so I kind of took his word for it, which I don't know if that was smart. This one right here is a TaylorMade 8 iron. I know that they sell for at least $10 to $15, and these are Daiwas, a whole set right here. It's missing the 9 iron 3 through 10, and they all have graphite shafts, and the grips are good, which is a good thing because I know that it will up the value. I did look at them, and they do go for about $70 to $80. I'm gonna go pretty quick because some of this stuff I already showed you. I don't want to be redundant. These right here, like I said, these go for $15 a piece. That will be, you know, profit because that's gonna be $20 plus free shipping on those. And I got a ton of shoes today, and these shoes right here aren't that good. I have sold a pair of these before, and that's the brand right there, Racket. And these are walking shoes. They're in really good condition, as you can tell, but I thought they went for like 20 bucks. They actually probably go for like 10 to 12 plus shipping. So not a great one there, but I still will make money. These right here are made in the United States, and they are not the prettiest shoes in the world, but they had a sold comp, and they're in super good condition, as you can tell. There's very little wear on them, and that's the name right there. And like I said, these things had a sold comp for like 30 some dollars on eBay. So I will definitely go ahead and get those up as fast as possible. I did get these, I think these are child shoes, Vosk boots. These are in really good condition, Can't go wrong with that. I mean, they don't even look worn. I think that these go for about $25 to $30. For Asics, recently I've been looking them up because there's a big difference in Asics I can see. You know, so these right here are like really good condition. They almost look brand new, and they go for about $20 plus shipping online. The thing is I guess I didn't really like get a good whiff of them. They smell like smoke. I'm gonna try to wash them and do a whole bunch of things to make them not smell like smoke, or the least I can. And then if I can't get the smoke smell out of them, I will enclose that in eBay. And I'm sure I've had people buy stuff before that had a little smoke smell, and I don't keep them with my other inventory. They'll be kept totally separate because that smell is hard to get out. I picked up some hats, and the hats are pretty cool. This one right here looks like brand new. It says hunting is American tradition. I just like it. I've sold a couple like hunting hats before, and they go pretty quick. These are two old hats made in the United States. Each one of these go for about $15 online plus shipping. There are sold comps on both of those. Recently, I've been finding a lot of combo units and doing really well on them. For a while there was like a dry spell. There was no combo units, but I did pick up one today, and it came with the remote, which I don't see, but this is a Sony one, and it's a pretty good one. It's a SLV D370B, and I think the sold comps are like 80 bucks. Hopefully it works. If not, the remote itself actually just sold for $18 plus free shipping, and that's more than what I paid for the whole unit, so I'm happy with that. These are some J. Murphy shoes, and they're pretty nice. They're very lightly worn and stuff, and so they're older too, and I looked them up, had pretty decent sold comps, $25, $30. So I had a whole bunch of stuff in my hands when I'm walking out of the thrift store. And I don't know if you guys, I don't use a cart or a buggy. I'm like, I can handle it. Well, I dropped one of the shoes, and when I dropped it, it hit directly like this, like on the curb, and it separated the bottom of the shoe from there. So I think I can fix this, because all this was held on by is some nails and some adhesive, and I can get some glue adhesive to bring this back to life and save these shoes, because I don't want to throw them away, because that would be a total waste of money. And then I got a tennis racket. I don't really pick up a lot of Wilson tennis rackets, but when I see tennis rackets in pretty decent condition, I pick them up and I'll run the comps if they're Wilson. Again, this has a solid piece right here. This is like all molded, which usually indicates a better tennis racket. Also has like a bubble right here. See, it's a little thicker right there. That indicates it's a better tennis racket, and it's super lightweight. So I looked it up. Comps are about 25 to 30 bucks. So you can't go wrong with that. It does need a better grip on it. So, it might take it down to $20 plus shipping, but it's still not bad. And then the other day I was testing out some Nerf guns. I didn't realize how much actually Nerf guns are worth. And I picked up these two bad boys right here. They are motorized, so I know that gives them a little bit more value. This one I think goes for like 20 bucks, and this one only for 10 bucks. A lot of them together, maybe like 30 bucks plus shipping. Can't go wrong with that. Then in one thrift store, they had a whole bunch of rainbows, and I have 3 pairs of rainbow sandals. Like I said, I got like $12 in all of these, so I think that they're gonna sell there. I think they're all the same size, and they're all in pretty good condition, so I don't know if I'm gonna lot them up and then sell them like that, but they are different styles, so I don't know how I'm gonna play that yet, but pretty good. $12 for all of these. So the next find is gonna be some older Levi 550s. They got the orange tag right there. And I usually don't find the orange tag, so that's good. I know that these are probably gonna go for 15 or 20 bucks. So this next pair of pants, if you're on my Instagram, you already know what I'm about ready to show you. I was excited to find it. These things are old Levi's, and when I walked by, they're actually green, and hopefully the camera will pick it up. And I saw them, and this is the color of them. So they're super green, and I was like, man, that's a really neat looking pair of pants. So I was looking at them, and then I saw it says Levi's, and that looks pretty old. The tag looks pretty old. And then I was like, man, that is really cool. I wonder what the tag on the back looks like. And then I saw on the back of the tag, I doubt that it's gonna pick it up, is right there. You can barely see it, but it has a big E on it. And I looked up comps. I know Big E Levi's go for a decent amount of money. There is a sold comp just for those pair of pants for $70. So I'm super excited about that. So these pair of jeans right here, I know are gonna sell probably for $70 or $80. Then you have the iron set that I know, I think on the low end is gonna go $60 or $70 plus shipping. So right there, that's gonna be most likely my entire purchase through the day, and everything else is going to be profit. I only thrifted for about 4 hours today. I hit 4 thrift stores, and I stopped somewhere to get something to eat. So really that's not bad in my book. So hopefully this has been educational. Hopefully you saw something in here that you can go out and find and make some money yourself. Again, some of these are going to be bad buys. I'm still not extremely good at doing this. Don't get me wrong, I mess up daily on stuff. So I got to fix some shoes. Some shoes aren't worth a whole bunch of money, but hey, that's life and that's learning, right? Hopefully this has been educational. Hopefully you learned something. If you did like it, please leave me a comment, subscribe, and like the video. And I'll catch you on the next one.